What's up, y'all? It's popping. It's D. About to react to this vid by Street Gossip. It's titled Times Young Thug Disrespected Rappers. I don't know of any time that he's disrespected a rapper off the top of my head. The only thing I could think of is when he was on the phone talking to somebody, and who was that he was talking to? I forgot, but he was talking about Gunna. He was saying that he wanted to drop on the same day as Gunna, and he had some negative things to say about him. That's the only thing I could think of. Anyway, let's see what's on this list, though. Let's watch.
Young Thug, one of the faces of modern Atlanta rap, has had beef with more rappers than you'd expect. But one thing about Thug is that he had a reputation of trolling his enemies with short and funny Instagram videos while being incredibly disrespectful at the same time. Lil Wayne and Young Thug's beef isn't any new news, but many people don't know how deep it really got. Young Thug has been one of Wayne's biggest fans since the beginning.
Wayne.
I will say this. I listen to Thug quite a bit, and he's probably one of the only rappers that I don't know much about, like his beefs or like anything personal about him, like at all. Maybe I just wasn't paying attention or didn't care at all. Because I feel like I know basic stuff about most rappers that I listen to quite a bit. But him, like, I didn't even know he was beefing with Lil Wayne.
Wayne? I won't listen to that now. The fact that the got like 100 M's, they still rap every day. It's amazing.
Thug was only 19
this is
years
a long
old
time ago,
when he
yeah, maybe
predicted
that's
that he
why.
would one day sign to Young Money Records with Lil Wayne.
And so what's next for Young Thug? Who should we look forward to? You working with, do music, and your mixtapes gonna come out? What can we expect in 2011?
Wayne. Young Money.
All I know is this nigga in jail. I don't even know the details of that.
Working with him.
You are right now?
No.
Are you going to? You're going to.
Yeah, Young Money.
And while never officially signing, Thug eventually got in touch with Birdman and even looked up to him as a father.
Man, everything in the world. Everything.
In the world, Curry?
Yeah, he like a real dad, though. Like a real father. Real father figure.
Thug and Birdman were seen together a
crazy.
lot. They hung out, performed at concerts, and even attended All-Star Weekend together. But it wasn't too long before things started to get shaky. In late 2014, Lil Wayne was preparing to release his final album, The Carter 5, and Birdman was holding him back. Wayne got fed up and sued the label for $51 million while cutting out Birdman and everyone around him. In April 2015, Young Thug announced his album, The Carter 6, saying he was doing 6 through 10 since Wayne did 1 through 5. Thug meant nothing bad by it at all. He was genuinely wanting to continue his idol's legacy, but Wayne saw it as a mockery since Thug was so close to Birdman, one of his new enemies. 2 days after the announcement, Wayne dissed Young Thug at one of his shows, mentioning Birdman's new label, Rich Gang, and saying that people shouldn't listen to people who pose naked on their album covers.
Yeah, I thought he was just playing homage to
There's only one Carter. You need. Also, before I go any further, I want y'all to do me a favor. If y'all ever have Rich Gang or whoever it is in this y'all let them know I said it. Also, before I go any further, I want y'all to do me a favor and stop listening to songs that holds naked on their motherfucking.
Young Thug responded on Instagram and said that he would never go back and forth with Wayne because he considers him his idol.
I understand that Lil Wayne is frustrated about his career, and I feel him on that, but this is my idol. I wouldn't ever in my life swap words with him or beef with him
That's
about
a lot of shit.
nothing. This is a person that I look up to. Ha ha.
A few days passed,
With
and
the
Wayne
tongue and
dissed Thug
everything.
again,
A lot of shit
saying,
did that
ain't no
exact thing.
such thing as Carter 6, while at one of his release parties in Ohio.
If there were any other albums that dropped recently, tell them I say suck my
Oh, he's going hard this him.
Carter 5 coming soon. Ain't no mother such thing as Carter 6.
Just days before Thug released Carter 6, he
He about to
faced
go
some
off
legal
now.
issues, forcing him to rename the album to Barter 6. When he announced the name change, he also announced that he was going to have his first show in Holly Grove, Louisiana, Wayne's hometown. He even sent Wayne a threat, telling him to meet him there.
Oh, now he wants smoke with his artist. He said enough is enough.
Carter 6 coming out Friday, first show, New Orleans, Holly Grove. Meet me down, bed. Beat me down, you did. With them suits. Yeah.
But when Thug actually performed in Holly Grove, they booed him off stage.
Yeah, why would he do that in his hometown? Obviously, they're not gonna rock with you.
Coincidentally, on the same night Lil Wayne was performing at Thug's hometown of Atlanta, his tour bus was shot at on the highway. Police later arrested Jimmy Pee Wee Winfrey for the shooting, and the crazy part about it is that they revealed that he was one of the guys in the back of Young Thug's video holding a weapon. Young Thug really had them shooters with him, but Compton rapper The Game had a few words he wanted to share with Thug too. At one of the Game's concerts,
He always
he
trying to
decided call
insert
Thug
himself
out,
in something.
saying anyone that has a problem with Wayne has one with him too.
Anybody with you gotta follow me. I will kill Thug up on follow me.
Thug saw it the next day and went on to Instagram
I ain't never
to throw
heard Wayne
shots
rock
back.
you.
See, you used to be a Crip, now you're a Blood. So I don't want no smoke with you. You got Bloods and Crips on your team. And you was a male stripper once before, so I don't want to fight you. I don't want no germs on you. And you know I'm in LA more than Arnold Schwarzenegger. He the governor. Yeah.
The Game didn't take Thug's words lightly, though. He posted a video responding to Thug threatening him.
I just seen your little video,
Oh.
You paint your nails like a girl. You call your bae, and you keep around. Niggas gonna drive by that nail shop and like that motherfucker.
Not the nail shop.
But before it got any further, Chicago rapper JoJo Capone made a video saying he spoke with both Young Thug and The Game and agreed to squash the beef.
It's the love and respect that we have.
Game
for each
just
other.
inserted
You know what I'm
himself.
saying? And I
Nobody was
always
talking
the
to
wild
you.
card in the street all over the world. So if I can relax and chill out, you know what I'm saying, and say y'all bring peace to each other, let's respect each other, then both of them honored that, and you know, and fortunately we got them to squash the situation.
Thug even made an apology video.
See, the way the world is set up, they want all blacks to kill each other, but we're not. Black lives matter. So I salute Gang. I respect him. I'm sorry for making that post about him. You know, even though he was wrong and he was in the wrong business and taking up for they weren't taking up for themselves, it's all good.
The Game replied with a video of his own, saying it takes a real man to apologize.
I seen Thug a video and I think it take a real to apologize and dead some I think the next phase is getting him and Toon buried, cause Toon my and then getting Toon and Birdman to settle their and get back to getting their money.
Or mind your business.
But their
This had
beef
nothing to
sparked
do
right
with
back
shit.
up in September of that year when The Game stopped by the Breakfast Club for an interview. In the interview, Charlamagne asked him about rap beefs, and The Game responded, saying it ain't nobody to beef with.
Now, you haven't had a rap beef in a minute either, man. Last
Ain't
one was
nobody to
bad.
beef with.
It seemed like you was doing it for the sport at one point.
But you and Young Thug had a quick little back and
You see,
forth.
yeah, it was
Oh,
real
I forgot
quick.
about that.
Yeah, real quick. You know.
That was the quickest back and
What
forth.
happened with
I mean, you know, it gets real.
that? Game's crazy.
Oh my God.
You know, and I went to Atlanta right after it started, and it got real.
Thug saw this the next day
What?
and posted another video threatening Game.
Oh,
And Gang, why is you
Lord.
on what this thing called?
Breakfast
Why is you on the vote the Breakfast Club?
What?
Came to Atlanta, something got real monkey. Boy, I'm gonna upload the video since you call yourself tough. Got these folk catch. You don't care what?
He also posted an old video of The Game apologizing.
I jumped out of pocket, man, so that's my bad. Really don't apologize. And ain't nothing, man. So you know what it is, man. I got a lot of respect. We got too many motherfuckers we with this all up in this shit. So it's all love, man. You know what
Oh
I'm
my
saying?
God.
It's all good.
The Game posted a meme trolling Thug the next day, saying he's probably getting the French tip at Lennox Mall. But Thug responded with a meme of his own, mocking Game for being a male stripper. And even though they sent many subliminals at each other over the following years, their beef has kind of faded out. But Thug got way more disrespectful with Kevin Gates than he did with The Game. Back in early 2014, Kevin Gates made a video confronting Young Thug about dodging him.
Bro, don't pick up the phone when Gates called. Man, would have told you something about me? Come on, man, keep it real. Just tell me, man, Gates, I ain't rocking like that, man. I won't pull. You heard me? I don't get tired.
But Thug replied, snapping on Gates, telling him to pull up.
Hey man, I don't get tired of these chillin' saying. I don't get tired of these drinking this motherfucking act. Only thing I can get tired of is a slick diss, and you know what I'm talking about. Now them so don't get tired of spraying at your pull up, boy.
But later in the same year, Kevin dismissed the beef during an interview, claiming he doesn't know anything about it.
Could you elaborate on the little stuff you got going on with Young Thug, man? Is there any
I don't know what you're talking about. I don't get tired.
But before we get into the next rapper, leave us up if you're
He
enjoying
ain't
this
trying to
video
get
so
into no
far.
legal
Young
trouble,
Thug
so
and
he's
French
smart.
Montana got into it real bad. It all started in 2020 when French Montana said in an interview that he would beat Kendrick Lamar if they were going hit for hit.
I mean, honestly, you could put somebody like Kendrick Lamar next to me on the same stage in the festival. I might outshine them, not because I'm a better rapper,
Yeah, you know.
or whatever it is. It's just I got more hits.
He doubled down on Twitter and said he just believes in himself. When Young Thug saw this, he went to Instagram and put in his 2 cents.
He said he got more hits than Kendrick Lamar. Fool.
But Fresh responded with an IG post mocking Thug for wearing a skirt, calling him broke, and saying they can go hit for hit since he wants to jump in. Thug responded, denying the skirt rumors and threatening to leak a video of French Montana getting knocked out.
You posted pic. That ain't me on that picture. Lane Green. The
What's
whole world been
that
thinking
thing?
that too, man. I'm finna say, gonna say something about that, man. That ain't me with that ugly skirt on that. Give my phone. Give my phone. I'm finna call me right now. Give my phone.
Wait, that response is hilarious. That ain't me with that ugly skirt. He was like, I would never. My skirt would be way better than that. That's an ugly skirt. Like, what? That's such a random thing to say. Like, a nigga would be like, well, that ain't me with no fucking skirt on. Why would I be wearing the skirt? That ain't me with that ugly skirt.
Give my phone.
Oh, that's funny.
I'm gonna show you. Give my phone. I'm gonna make you send me that video. Just give my phone. I'm gonna show everybody. I'm gonna show the whole world you can knock that.
But he has worn dresses and stuff though, so I'm confused.
He even said French's Bugatti is fake and that he's
Why
crippling
like he
his
above a
debt.
We ain't
skirt?
even talk about these fake Bugattis and fake houses with these pools you can get put out over the next 2-3 years and all that cheese. We ain't even gonna talk about none of that.
Thug kept going, posting pictures of French in awkward positions and threatening him over and over again. He even pulled up to one of French's old homes to prove he was no longer living there.
Sales man right here. I know it's for sale.
French doubled down, saying that it was Thug wearing the skirt in the picture and he has more money.
That's you with that skirt, man. You must have fell on your head or them jeans you got on too tight. Fake Bugattis, fake houses. I still got a full computer full of your hooks. You've been on my since day one before you... Bro, are you talking about millions? You talking about houses and water? I wasn't even trying to show you no pool. What are you talking about, man?
He also said he'd give Thug $1 million if he could show the video of him getting beat up.
And if me got some footage like that, tell him to show it to you. I'll give you $1 million. Show it.
Fresh made another video later that day, thanking Thug for wearing a dress in his No Stylist video and offered Thug $1 million again if he could somehow show the video of him getting beat up.
Hey, Thug, man. Thank you for wearing that skirt for me on No Stylist, you heard?
And if you find that footage from me, tell them I'll give you an extra $1 million. On my son's life, you get that footage, I'll give you $1 million. 50 would have bought it first if you was smart, you would have thought of that.
You already?
But besides that,
Talk to him.
you don't got more money than me.
But Thug just replied with a video telling French not to get in his feelings.
French Montana. Listen, bro. Get out of your feelings. I'm only speaking from an artist standpoint. You do not have nowhere near more hits than Kendrick Lamar whatsoever. You probably won't ever have more hits than Buddy. So, get that out of your head. I don't know what you're taking, but get that out of your head.
But around this same time, 21 Savage made a tweet saying Thug was capped, and everyone thought he was referring to the French Montana situation. But Thug cleared that up in the same video.
Second of all, I got off the phone with Savage. I told him I was coming to with him in Atlanta for a few days. I was supposed to get on the jet yesterday, and I was supposed to get on the jet today, but I ain't make it. So that's why he put it up and said, I'm in the Hall of Cap. We don't got no smoke with each other.
Yeah, that's why I was shocked. Like,
He
wait,
even
what?
said he only wore that skirt in the No Stylist video because he felt like it was real support.
Third of all, that's what I forget for even with like you. I wore that dress in your video just to show love and support because I only put that dress on when it's real, when I feel like it's real love or what it's supposed to be. That's the only time I do that type of shit. Because I thought it was love. But that's the things I get for like you. But it's okay. I know you ain't supposed
It's
to.
respect to wear a
But we
skirt.
found out the
It's
real
showing
reason
respect.
behind the beef after Thug dropped a screenshot of some old DMs between the two with him pressing French. French explained it a little better in
some
a
good
call
girl.
with the Breakfast Club.
Doug told you why I want left. It had nothing to do with Kendrick. I never disrespected man, fiance. We was at a video shoot. We was all drunk, this and that. And I don't remember. This I said something to her, like tried to holler at us. I don't remember. So he had hit me, and I'm like, bro, nobody would never do that. So
Would you apologize then?
yeah, I apologized to him. And I saw him 2 months ago. I went up to him personally by myself, and I tapped him on his shoulder. He turned around and gave him a pound. So I thought everything was cool.
So it was really over Jerica. It was over Young Thug's fiance.
A few nights later, French posted a XXL article about Young Thug allegedly wearing a fake AP watch. Thug reposted French's post on his story and said, "That's all you got, auntie?" But things between the two were kind of dry until a month later when Thug released his joint project with Chris Brown titled Slime and B. Slime and B sold a whopping 19K first week, which is terrible numbers for the two superstars. And French took his chance and left a comment. He said, "I'll be dead wrong if I say anything, but you know what? I love Chris, and we done squashed the drama with Thug, and I really like this album. I think it should have been promoted more." But Thug felt the satire in this comment and responded with a post on his story saying to French that the only reason it sold so low is that they had it available on SoundCloud for 3 days, and they weren't shooting for high sales. He also threatened to drop his album right then, but French Montana later went live with Fat Joe and confirmed their beef was squashed.
You're not gonna come and call me a fool knowing it's about something else that had nothing to do with me and Kendrick, just so you come out like, it was whack. It was whack, and I hate that it happened like that. You know what I'm saying? So I just feel like, I want everybody to do their thing. I ain't got no beef with them. It wasn't no real beef.
But Thug got way more disrespectful with Plies after his daughter was involved. In September 2015, Plies posted a video of Young Thug's daughter cursing, talking about how she's tired. He captioned it "current move" and put a big hashtag in the comments in a joking manner. But Thug didn't take this lightly at all. He replied, demanding that Plies remove the video off his account.
Man, listen, I want everybody in the world to act this fly to this. Take this
I'm sure he probably didn't even know that was your child. Wait, I gotta look at the hashtags. let me go back and look at the hashtags. Ain't no mixtape bit feel like me, bit is digging in that nose, bit. Same shit I be telling the bit. Yeah, he probably even know that was your kid. That little girl went viral.
They're gonna take this video of my daughter off his page, calling out her name. It's gonna be a problem. That video ain't down today on Everything I Love is problems, bro. Whatever you want to be with.
Did he say it?
Plies responded with a video of his own, saying that he had no idea it was Thug's daughter and that he doesn't disrespect children.
Foremost, I never disrespect nobody, children, never have and never will.
Well, he did say bit is digging in that nose, but I feel like he doesn't. I don't think he says bit to actually say bitch. I think he just uses that like a noun. It can mean a lot of different things, So, but yeah, that is kind of, he probably shouldn't have said that. You shouldn't have said that because, context matters. And this is a little girl and you saying bit digging in that nose. So, yeah.
I put up an IG post of a little girl, ain't know who the she was. All I know, she was speaking on how I felt and still feel like she's speaking for me. And if you have a problem with it, you ask me to take it down. You don't threaten me to do nothing.
Thug responded again.
Oh, big guy. You sound like you're a little frustrated man. Knowing damn well you was dead wrong. You said you don't disrespect a person.
Yeah, you shouldn't have said that.
Several times. Get the video out.
Yeah.
And he captioned it, "You're not the only in trouble. The mom is too. I would never condone my child cursing. And had I known about it, it would have never been on the internet."
Yeah, she shouldn't have put that online.
Further explained the
That is
beef
not
in an
cute.
interview with
It was
Sway in the
funny,
Morning. He even said he was going to slap Plies the next time he saw him.
Oh.
He's not the one that started, so I can't have a problem with him putting it up. I only had a problem with him because he said big. And I understand, where he come from, Florida. That's like a popular word. They used to saying it, but I don't understand how you can call a little girl the B word too many times. I might slap the man.
Yeah.
I might slap man when I see him, man. I swear to God.
Plies didn't reply to Thug's threats until a few months later when he did an interview with
that's
Complex.
understandable.
In the interview, he referred to Young Thug, saying he can't compete with lower tier artists, and he even mocked Thug's recent album sales, saying how he only sold 14,000 in the first week. When this interview was brought to Thug's attention, he went on a Twitter rant blowing on Plies. He was telling Plies all of his accomplishments, like buying his family houses and cars, and he even said he has more hits than him. Thug kept going, laughing at Plies, telling him he needs to tour to make some money, and that nobody messes with him because he disrespects kids. He ended his rant by saying he doesn't care enough to show any money. But their beef ended after Plies did an interview with the Breakfast Club and said that Thug was just trying to use his name to get clout.
Oh, please.
Them kind of situations don't disappoint me. Like, I understand the game. Like, you got.
Well, back then, maybe he thought he was
ain't
bigger
popping,
than
trying
Thug.
to get popping.
But
they just say what they want to say. Dog ain't popping, so.
Dog popping now.
Oh, okay.
Right. Oh, he's
Young
popping
Thug
back
would
then.
clearly take it there with anybody, no matter who you are.
Charlamagne was like,
unless you're Lil Wayne.
actually. But yeah, you can't call no kid that. So I understand him being upset. That it makes sense. But yeah, I didn't realize he had all of these beefs with people. This is a lot of rappers. He has a long history of, getting into it with people. Very interesting. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Let me know what other videos you want to watch, and I'll see you on the next time. Bye.